I'm a security guard at Area 51. The inside is not what you think it is. I've worked security at Area 51 for 6 years. People always ask me about aliens, UFOs, and secret experiments. I used to laugh it off, tell them it's just a testing facility for new aircraft. But after what I found in Vault 8 last week, I wish that's all it was. My shift started normal. I clocked in at Building 3, grabbed my keycard, and headed to my post near the restricted zones. Most nights, I just walk the perimeter, make sure nobody's trying to break in, check the cameras. Pretty boring stuff. But last Tuesday, my supervisor Rick pulled me aside. He looked nervous. His hands were shaking when he handed me a new keycard. They need someone to check Vault 8, he said. Just do a quick sweep. Make sure everything's locked down. I'd never been to Vault 8 before. Most guards haven't. It's buried 3 levels underground in the East Wing, the kind of place you need 6 different clearances just to get near. I took the service elevator down. The air got colder with each floor. When the doors opened, I was standing in a concrete hallway with no windows, just fluorescent lights and a single metal door at the end. My keycard worked on the first try. The door opened with a hiss. Inside was a viewing room. There was a desk, some monitors, and a massive window looking into another chamber. I walked up to the glass and looked in. That's when I saw them. There were people inside, about 30 of them. They were standing perfectly still in the middle of the room, all facing the same direction, all wearing the same gray jumpsuits. I tapped on the glass to see if they'd react. They didn't move. I checked the monitors on the desk. Each screen showed a different angle of the chamber. I scrolled through the footage from earlier in the day and saw something that made my stomach drop. The people weren't standing still all day. They were walking around, talking, eating meals, acting completely normal. But at exactly 3:15 a.m., they all stopped at once, turned to face the back wall, and froze. I looked at the clock. It was 3:19 a.m. I hit the intercom button and spoke into the microphone. Can anyone hear me? No response. I tried again, louder this time. Hello? Can you hear me? One of them turned their head, just their head. Their body stayed facing forward. It was a woman, maybe in her 30s. She looked directly at me through the glass. Then she smiled. Not a normal smile, too wide, too many teeth. I backed away from the window. That's when I noticed the files on the desk. I opened the top folder and started reading. Subject 1, recovered from Roswell crash site, 1948. Humanoid appearance, capable of mimicry. Subject 2, recovered from Phoenix, 1991. Perfect replication of human behavior. Integration successful. Subject 3, recovered from Dallas, 2003. Currently employed as teacher. No incidents reported. I kept reading. There were over 200 subjects listed. Each one had a location, a date, and a current occupation. Some were teachers, some were doctors, some were government officials. The last page had a note written in red ink. Integration phase 4 complete. Subjects now occupy key positions in military, education, and law enforcement. Phase 5 begins next month. I closed the folder and looked back at the window. All 30 of them were facing me now, still smiling. I grabbed the files and ran back to the elevator. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely press the button. When I got back upstairs, Rick was waiting for me. Did you finish the sweep? He asked. I nodded and handed him the keycard. He smiled, the same smile. Too wide, too many teeth. Good. We'll need you back down there tomorrow night. I quit the next morning, packed my stuff, and left to Nevada. I'm staying with my brother in Oregon now, trying to figure out what to do. But last night I got a call from my old supervisor. He didn't say anything, just breathing, heavy, slow. Then I heard 30 voices in the background, all speaking at once. We know where you are. I'm writing this from a motel outside Portland. I've been checking the news, looking for anything unusual. This morning I saw a report about a teacher in Texas who disappeared. Her students said she started acting strange, standing too still, smiling too much. They found her car parked outside Area 51. I think I know what happened to her, and I think they're coming for me next. My brother just got home from work. He's smiling at me from across the room. It's too wide.